grab your popcorn, grab your soda, and sit down and reminisce with me through this terrifying experience. What is up, YouTube? So today I'm filming my very first 2017 video, and holy shit, I feel so old. I'm turning 19 this year. What is life? Oh my god. Anyways, of course you guys know I had to kick off 2017 with a story time, and this one, let me tell you right now, is one for the books. So today I was at TJ Maxx and I stumbled across this guy who looked familiar, and no, this is not a fuckboy story, so just hold your commentary till the end. Thank you. So we will call this boy Michael. So Michael looked familiar, and not in a good way, in more of an ominous way. So I walked closer to the cash register as I was making my purchase, and Michael and I locked eyes. And when we locked eyes, I almost passed out because, oh my god, I realized that this is the same Michael from middle school and high school, and it's just not a good situation, and you're very confused right now, so let me just take you back through high school, through middle school, and we begin at my 8th grade year of middle school. Already a terrifying time, already not a good situation. But of course there was Michael. And let me tell you, Michael, he was a good friend. He was a very close friend to my lit-ass friend group, because let me tell you, 8th grade year, my friend group was poppin'. I had a whole squad of people, and we were friends with this kid, Michael. And Michael always seemed a little bit off, and we couldn't quite figure it out until towards the end of the year, when things took a strange turn. One day, we were just sitting at lunch, and this is where it gets weird. So where I live, there was a mom who went missing my 8th grade year, and she was like a single mom, had 2 kids. I think her name was like Michelle Parker. This was a huge news story when she went missing, and Michael had claimed, we still don't know if this is true or not, probably never will, that his mom was like best friends with this woman. And we were like, okay, like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, like, if your mom was best friends with her, you must have known her, like, that's awful for you to go through. We were being supportive. He said something that was a little bit off for anyone, but especially a middle schooler. And he goes, I kid you not, no guys, it's okay. Don't worry, I'm sure she's already died a very gruesome, brutal death. I'm shaking right now, just thinking back to that. What? Like, who thinks like that? I don't understand who thinks like that. Wow. So that was flag number 1. And we kind of we thought it was weird, but we just like brushed it off. We were like, okay, whatever, it's fine. Like, he's probably going through some stuff right now. It's fine. And we continue to be friends with him. For whatever reason. I don't really know why, but we did. And so a few weeks pass, and things start to get a little weirder, and we start seeing Michael, especially me, start seeing Michael just ominously in weird places throughout the campus, just like popping up wherever we are, in places that he normally throughout the school year was not at. And he would be at our location, but like a few feet away, like he was watching us or something. Which was, again, weird, but didn't faze us. We were like, okay, he's probably going through some stuff, so it's fine, it's whatever. And then is when it starts to get really, really creepy. So we start getting these anonymous text messages. And this is around the time when Pretty Little Liars was super, super popular. So we start getting these random text messages about our personalities, our appearances, and I don't quite remember any of the text messages that I got. I don't remember very many of anybody else's text messages, but I do, and I will probably always remember this specific text message that he sent to one of our friends. One of our friends in our group used to wear flower headbands like all the time. She was super obsessed with flowers, like always was wearing a flower headband, had flowers throughout her room, had a flower bedspread. And keep in mind, Michael had not been to any of our houses, because like we were friends with him, but not like friends like that. So our friend, I'll call her Mia, our friend Mia gets a text message, an anonymous text message, signed with the letter M, not really M because that's not his name, but the letter M gets signed with his initial, similar to how in Pretty Little Liars they would sign the text messages with A. And it was like a very poetic text message about flowers on her head, flowers throughout her life, and even flowers on her bed. It ended with flowers on your bed. And keep in mind, like I said, he had never been to any of our houses and could not have possibly known about that. So that kind of freaked us out. We all kind of distanced ourselves from that point. And then he continues to sit at our lunch table. And then one day, Michael goes on about how pretty all of us are. And we were like, wow, thank you. Like, that's really nice of you. Then he continues to go on about how he would like to take a part of each of us and make the perfect human. And I remember he wanted to take, like, my eyes, one of my friend's noses, another friend's, like, body. It was so fucking creepy. Like, I cannot make this shit up. It was so creepy. And then we really were like, okay, we don't really feel comfortable with you sitting with us anymore. Like, we weren't trying to be rude, but he was terrifying us. And we were also super into Pretty Little Liars, so he was scaring us even more. And he continued to sit at our lunch table, and we weren't gonna move because we had sat there, like, throughout the entire year. We were sitting there throughout middle school, like, that was our lunch table. We didn't have anywhere else to go. So he just kind of sat there, and we just tried to keep our distance and scoot all the way to the end of the table. Then it gets worse. I start noticing things, and my friend starts noticing things outside of school. And I kid you not, this is one of the scariest experiences ever. So I lived in a gated community at that point, and the way that my bathroom was in my shower, there was a window, like, in the shower, but it was one of those, like, weird windows that had, like, texture on it, so you couldn't really see outside, and I don't think you could, like, technically see inside. I'm not sure, because, like, I never investigated, but I was showering one day, and I saw 3 flashes, and it wasn't lightning, it was like a camera flash, and it freaked me the fuck out. I will never forget that. And I was really weirded out, and I had a feeling that it may have something to do with our friend Michael. Then, this was around Halloween. So, my other friend was having her annual Halloween party, and we were all getting ready at her house early before everybody else came, and we were outside taking pictures. And she also lives in a gated community that was backed up to mine. Like, it was separated by the golf course, and that was it. Then we look towards the woods, and there's like movement, like a person is there. And I don't know if it was our mind playing tricks on us, but it was just weird. And then there was an abandoned house that we would kind of hang out at next to her house. And there were footsteps one day. And I don't know if it was him, but maybe it was. I don't know. And it was just a really, really creepy experience overall. Then, finally, the text messages stopped, the weird experiences stopped, and middle school was over. We went on to high school, and we were like, okay, cool, like, it's done, it's good, whatever, bye-bye. Then we get to high school, and high school's good, not like good, but no sign of Michael, everything's good, Michael-free life. Then I am just sitting by myself, waiting for my parents to pick me up when I was a freshman. And lo and behold, nobody else is at the carpool line because everybody else went home already. And I'm literally the only one there. Then all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, Michael appears. And he's like, hey, how are you, girl? Like, how have you been? I haven't seen you in forever. How's high school going for you? Are you having a good time? Like, you look so good. We haven't seen each other in forever. Like, girl, you should give me your number. Like, let's text. No, let's not text. Like, it's fine. And I just kind of stood there and was like, yeah, like, how are you? How have you been? Like, trying to be nice, because I'm actually terrified. And then he finally just, like, went away. I never gave him my number. I never spoke to him again. Then it was, like, about every year or so, I would have, like, an encounter where I would be alone. And I kid you not, out of nowhere, he would just appear. And sometimes he wouldn't even say anything to me. He would just look at me. Not say anything, just look at me. And just dead stare. And it wasn't like a glance, you make eye contact with them, they look away. It was like a glance, I make eye contact, stare. Continuous. And up until today, that was around junior year was the last time that I had, like, seen him, because I went back to my old high school to take my SAT, and lo and behold, I didn't have my car that day, and lo and behold, my parents were picking me up, and lo and behold, I was alone in front of the school, and lo and behold, take a shot every time I say that word, but lo and behold, Michael appears. Out of nowhere, asking me how I've been, asking me for my phone number, to text him and chat. And no, this wasn't like an attraction thing, because he had admitted to us that he was gay. Like, he wasn't attracted to us like that. It was just a weird, not like sexual, physical attraction. It was just a weird, like, I don't know what it was, but it wasn't like he was trying to flirt and was awkward about it. It was just sketchy situation all around. So I saw him today. He didn't say anything to me. I don't think he recognized me. Hopefully he didn't. Hopefully he doesn't see this, because I don't know. I don't know if he's still like that. Hopefully he's not. Hopefully that was just like a weird, awkward phase. But I just had to tell that story because the second that I saw him, it just all came back to me. So if you guys have ever had a creepy experience such as that, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below for further video suggestions. Also, I know it's kind of late in the year, technically, like New Year, to do a Christmas video, but if you guys would like me to do a what I got for Christmas 2016 video, let me know in the comments down below as well. Follow me on all my social medias, they will be linked down below as always. Subscribe for new videos, I put out new videos every single week. I will see you guys next video, and stay Gucci!